Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? You already know it's your boy SB. You want to tap in with y'all folks real quick. As always, I hope you're doing what you got to do to get to where you got to be. I appreciate y'all coming back, listening to another episode of the Sauce Files. It means a lot because, as I say all the time, I'm trying to take this campaign around the world, and that can't happen without y'all support. So I really appreciate y'all doing what y'all do. It's a lot of stuff happening right now that I've been keeping the hush about it, but it's gonna all make sense soon. So y'all just stay tapped into the movement. Season 6 is on the way. That should be coming sooner than later. So I appreciate y'all patience waiting on that. But today's conversation is something that I feel like we all need to hear. I put a poll on my Instagram and about topics that people want to hear about, and somebody requested this one. So we're finna just dive right into it. When most people think of their ascension to the top, myself included, we assume that because we have a plan, everything will work out accordingly. We assume that we are 100% in control of our lives, and when we face rejection, we are quick to abandon ship. But the harsh truth is, we aren't really in control of our lives. We are only in control of the response to the events that happen in our lives. Because adversity comes at all levels. When one thing seems to be working perfectly, other areas of our lives may be falling apart. As we try to play the real life game of Twister to keep ourselves together, it's important that we acknowledge the change and embrace the transition. When we fight against the transition, we have a tendency to hold on to things longer than we should, whether it be failed relationships, busted business plans, or becoming overwhelmed by our problems. At some point, rejection is inevitable. When we hold on to things longer than we're supposed to, we are blocking the blessings that were meant to restore us. I'm no different than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm no different than you. There's certain aspects of my life that are out of my control, and as much as I want to hold on to them, the future version of myself is encouraging me to let go and to continue to step out on faith. The future version of myself knows that trusting that the higher power governing my life is going to lead me to where I'm supposed to be. Not where I want to be, but where I'm supposed to be. When we face rejection, it's important that we embrace the possibility that everything is working out the way it's supposed to. I've mentioned this quote by Napoleon Hills a million times, and I'm probably going to do it for the rest of my life because it's a very relatable quote. And the quote reads, "Every adversity, every failure, every heartbreak carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit." So again, we aren't 100% in control of our lives, but we are 100% responsible for how we respond to it. If you are in a season of uncertainty or your plans are falling apart, understand that although you may not see it, this adversity is setting you on the proper course. It's only after we accept the rejection that we are able to embrace the redirection. Certain aspects of our lives have to fall apart in order for us to evolve as human beings. We have to be turned away from certain opportunities because while we may think that what we want is true, the redirection is setting us up on track for what was rightfully ours in the first place. We are unaware of the conversations that happen behind closed doors. We are unaware of the dangers that lie ahead when we rely on our own stubbornness. But when we learn to trust God and the universe, we will understand that the pain that we are facing is only a reminder that it's time to level up. It is a reminder that in order for us to grow into who we were designed to be, the pain was necessary. Contrary to popular belief, when we decided to come into this physical dimension, we accepted the terms and agreements in the contract. We accepted that in order for us to succeed in this physical realm, these tough times that we go through, they were destined for us, not to show us how weak we are, but to remind us of how strong we are. So if you're hearing this right now and you're in the midst of a season of redirection, don't resist the change. Accept it. It's only through accepting that if things were supposed to be a certain way, they would be that way. But since they're not, it's time that we take control of our mindset and allow whatever lesson we need to learn to be learned. When we take full control of our mindset, we will embrace this new season of our lives and we will usher in a new level of peace and understanding. By embracing this change, we will see that the disappointment had to happen, but it was only to put us in alignment with what we really wanted from our lives. So, again, man, another short and sweet episode. This is a key conversation that we need to have because a lot of people, they get rejected from something one time and they don't try again. But maybe it was something that you missed. Maybe it was something that you didn't know. Maybe it was something that you could have did better. That rejection is giving you time to go back to the drawing board, whip up a new scheme, and then chop it up again. Nobody gets anything right on the first time. Well, some people do. I ain't gonna lie, some people do. But a lot of people don't get everything right on the first try. Sometimes it takes trial and error. Sometimes it takes research and development. Sometimes it takes stepping away for a while, reanalyzing, and then jumping back in the game. Whatever this stage that you're in right now, where you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. I'm reminding you right now that it's time to let it go. It's hard, it sucks, it's painful, you tired, you've been grinding, you going through it. I'm already knowing because I've been through it. You got this, man. You got this, fam. You came way too far to give up. You came way too far. You've been through way too much for this to be it. You know it's possible. You just need to trust. Faith talks. Remember that. Faith talks. You know it can happen. Keep having faith. It's gonna get dark. It's gonna get windy. It's gonna be storming. Keep going. Don't stop. Because the second you stop, everything gonna hit you, and it's gonna be worse than if you kept going. So, with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all spending some time with your boy. You already know what to do. Get legit. Stay inspired. It's your boy. Peace.